Welcome to dental classes. Today we shall discuss salivary reductase test. We have already discussed few caries activity tests. So this is also a caries activity test. Okay. Salivary reductase test. Here, first of all, let's see what is its principle. So the principle here is to measure the activity of reductase enzyme. And this reductase enzyme is present in salivary bacteria. So our principle here is to measure the activity of reductase enzyme. Okay. Now moving on to the procedure. First of all, you ask the patient to chew paraffin and the collected saliva is expectorated into a collection bottle directly. That is, you spit into the collection bottle directly. Then this sample is mixed with the dye and the dye's name is diazoresorcinol. This is very important. It has been asked in many previous year questions for MDS exams. So the dye is diazoresorcinol dye. Now after mixing it with this sample, we'll leave it for 15 minutes. Okay. So the color change is noted after 15 minutes. And what it means is that there is no incubation required here. Okay. No incubation period is required here. It is just 15 minutes that you monitor the color changes. Okay. Now moving on to the evaluation. Now we will link the color change that you have seen here with the caries activity. So we can see this tabular column here. So if the color is blue after 15 minutes, it is given a score of 1. That means it is non-conducive. Now, if the color turns orchid by 15 minutes, it means it has a score of 2 and it is slightly conducive. If the color appears red after 15 minutes, it is given a score of 3 and it is moderately conducive. If the color changes red immediately, it is given 4 and it is considered as highly conducive. Finally, if it is appearing pink or white immediately, then it is given score of 5. And it means it is extremely conducive. So we have made a tabular column from non-conducive to extremely conducive, giving a score of 1 to 5, okay, based on the color changes. You have understood, right? Now let's move on to the advantages. Here, the two main advantages you can see here is that one thing is that we needn't wait for so long. So it has no incubation required and it gives quick results. Now, let's see its disadvantages. The main disadvantage here in this test is that the results may vary with time. That is, the results may vary with time means that it may vary after you have brushed, after you have taken your food, etc. So, the result may not be that consistent. Now, that's all about salivary reductase test. It is a pretty simple test to study. So, two things you have to remember here is that no incubation period is required in this test. And other thing is that the dye used here is diazoresorcinol. Hope you have understood this lecture. For more such videos, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.